Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Exchange Theatre, The Trap. I'm Michael Walling, for those who don't know. I'm the Artistic Director of Border Crossings. And this is the fabulous company who've been working on this show, The Great Experiment. This is Nisha and David, Eri, Rosanna, hiding behind the table, but you will see her later. Tony, and this is Shiraz, who's our visual artist. What you're going to see this morning is where we have got to after 4 weeks of working on some material. And it's really nice for us that you're here so we can do it, because we've all been just talking to each other for 4 weeks, and it's nice just to get a little bit of a litmus paper and see if you change colour and what might emerge in response, and it'd be very interesting to just have a chat with you afterwards. Those of you who are here from Delhi, thank you very much for coming all the way from Delhi, especially to be here this morning. It's really, really nice of you. You did a little bit of work yesterday with Lucy around the type of work that we do in the company to evolve pieces, and that's what we've been doing for the last 4 weeks in here. So you'll see where it might go and might not. The germ of this play came a couple of years ago when Nisha and I were on holiday in Mauritius, and a place to which she has a very intimate connection. She was born there. And we found a place which we'd never seen before called the Apravasi Ghat. The Apravasi Ghat is the place where indentured labourers from India landed in Mauritius during a period of history known as the Great Experiment. It was the time after slavery had been abolished in the British Empire, and the planters of the colonies were desperate to find labourers to come and work cheaply on their sugar estates. And it was an enormous migration which took people to Mauritius and to the Caribbean and to Fiji and to Malaysia and to East Africa and South Africa, and actually is the reason why there are so many Indian people all over the world today. And that really was the germ of the idea. And then it turned out that there's a group of historians at the University of Edinburgh and Leeds who have been working on researching this material. And so they have been in the room with us at various points through the course of these few weeks, just sharing some of that knowledge, and we've been playing with that knowledge and turning it into what you're kind of going to see this morning. It's at a very rudimentary stage. We're still improvising. None of the text has been set. Everything's just up in the air and for grabs. And it may all grind to a halt because there are things happening this morning which has only been done once before, if that. But we'll give it a little go and we'll see what you think. Okay? You happy to give it a go too? I'll sit there and operate the sound. lights.
Hi. Susanna.
Yeah, it must be.
How are you?
Oh, hi.
David.
Hi, it's been a long time.
Hi. Yeah, very well. Hi.
Harry.
Harry, how do you spell that?
E-R-Y. And you're how do you spell it? Hi. Nisha. Harry.
Nisha, you're the Mauritian actress.
Yes, I am.
Right, yes, so am I. No, I'm the Mauritian actor.
Yes.
I'm David.
Hello,
Yeah, yes, indeed.
David.
Yeah. How exciting, huh?
Yes.
Did you find it all right? Here.
Yes, it was quite easy. I am usually getting on the train with Michael, sort of Gordon Hill, Gate Road, Zali mo pati halia kaya, salia to fela, with the concept, sa constitution din ako kala. Mura kante, lutre, inatumit lipstick. Of très musique, mais naturellement lipstick, naturellement parfum, extraordinaire, la privation de dessin London Bridge. Moi, je crois, au grand qui rempli, mais qui était dans le voiture. C'est comme si tu me l'as pour des fois plus. Mais maman préfère travail. Voyage, tu préfères voyage pas au programme, non? Ouais?
Oh, right. I don't speak Creole.
Yeah, the journey was very easy.
Good.
Yes. Yes. So,
Yeah.
Daphne, you're the Mauritian actor.
Yeah, well, now an actor, that's for sure, David. I left Mauritius when I was 13, really, so hence the... But you're a Mauritian actress.
Mauritian, yes, actress. I don't know, I haven't been on stage for 15 years. You know, children, kids, family. Been a long time. Wow, I know, it's
Yeah.
just so much. I'm so excited to be dealing with this project now.
Yeah.
And really, there is so much happening. Have you?
What do you mean?
I know, I could play this. I was looking at it and I could
Yeah.
play this. Look at the sari, the way, it's not the traditional sari, it's the other way they put the sari. I could play this also.
Okay.
I am so excited, I can see myself in all these pictures. Look at this young woman. Well, look at this woman somewhere, sort of, you know, I could play this person, I could play that person. I am so, you know, I could play them.
Yeah.
Them. You could play him, and him.
Who? Who, him?
Yes.
No, that's a colonizer, I think. I think that's a white man. And Tony could play this. There is some white in me, but I'm Indian. I'm Tamil. There's Malagasy. I think there's even black slaves. You know. It's complicated.
Mama. Work. Mama. Where I have been is a lot of work. A lot. House, money, food, clothes, security. 5 years. They are looking for young, strong men. Sorry, Baba, sorry. Young, strong men. It's far. Far, far, far. Not Calcutta. Far. Beyond the water. You think I am here for 1 month? Let's eat.
Right, so, I don't know, what did they do? I think, right.
French.
Yes. Yes, yes, all right. So,
Oh.
The overseer, something higher, I guess.
higher status is higher.
Plantation.
Plantation owner.
Yeah.
Very good.
Can I play this?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's mainly Tony Party, isn't it? There were some women who were plantation owners as well that inherited their
No, could I play this? Like, is there on a
Well, yeah, but yeah, there was
It's a white people.
Moody. Who was Moody? Moody? What's the-
Oh, the Tamil guy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one Marina talked about. It's a Tamil planter. So yeah, I could play this.
Yeah, but I think anyway, I think we should be able to play anything that we shouldn't be locked into race or colour or age or whatever. I think otherwise, it's going to be really difficult.
All right, I know.
Is that your sugar cane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, no, carry on. I just guessed. So what?
What do you mean? You
No,
just
no,
say it.
no. Oh, sorry.
He's a slave.
Yeah.
Well, that could be an intention. I know. Why do you assume I'm a slave?
No, you could. No, you could. I just wanted to win.
Yeah.
It's first days.
Okay, so I've got one. I don't really know how to do it.
Indian.
Woman, yeah.
Very old woman.
Not old woman. Not old woman.
You cutting the intention woman.
Happy
Is that-
Who
cutters.
did cut sugar? Yeah, word a little bit like that, word a little bit like that, same thing, different word.
Oh, coolie
Coolie.
Coolie woman.
Can we say that word?
Yeah, of course.
Is it like a bad word?
No. Yeah, some Mauritians are very proud of their Coolie ancestry. You know, yes.
Yeah,
No.
labourer, I mean, yeah, no labourer.
Yes.
Okay,
I come from Coolie family
Right.
myself.
definitely one for you. Pleasure.
You don't? There's no coolie in your... No.
They came much later, not really friendship.
What's your family?
Ah, gosh, Clark, Courtier,
What?
Courtier, Courtier.
Administrative.
Oui, merci.
We knew how to write. Mine were coolie, my family. I mean, not all of us yet. Who next?
Okay. Stripper.
Okay.
Have you started this show?
Okay, yes, let me start.
Hairdresser.
So you're a woman,
Waitress. Food?
Oh, well, prostitute or something.
Sex work is better to say sex worker, I reckon.
Oh,
Yes, I was sex
I mean, there were sex workers, weren't there?
Yes,
Anyway,
well, but there were a lot of single women and widows who came on the boat, and of course, they were called prostitute,
Yeah,
but then
sure.
sex worker.
No, some of them were.
And
Some of them were. It's just the oldest job on the planet. Some of them
Sure,
were
but
actual
it's a
prostitutes.
classic thing to call a woman a whore just because she's on her own. And some of them, quite a lot of them, met a husband in the depot or on the boat, didn't they?
But isn't it completely disproportionate the amount of men they brought and the amount of women? So that's why.
I'm not saying they weren't sex workers.
Okay.
How much room did they have on the boat?
The thing is that on the boat, I think I read in this book that there was 1'3". That's the space they had to lie on. And then when they brought some regulations in, they added 2 inches, so that made it 1.5 inches
Right,
on
so-
board. Is it very good?
yes.
not quite in the right places, team. We're at the point where there is massive. So Tony,
Is it at the table?
you need to be at the back wall. So there is at the table.
Hi, John. Hi, it's me, it's Harry. Yeah, can I speak to you for 5 minutes? Yeah, just 5 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this project. Yeah, you know, the R&D about indenture and all that, and slavery, kind of. Yeah. I think they're expecting me to be playing the slave, you know. That's kind of my feeling, and I mean, I kind of expected it, but somehow I was kind of hoping for something else, you know, which is why I accepted to do it. But I'm just getting this vibe, you know, like you, the black man, you just been a slave, you know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, and also, you know, we've had like historians coming in and telling us about the history of indenture and blah blah blah, and obviously they talk about slavery that was before indenture, and I just get this feeling that, you know, okay, yeah, the blacks were enslaved, but it just feels like we are considered as an inferior race, you know. And I mean, it's not news, I know, but just to hear it repeated, you know, day in, day out, every kind of, it's just kind of weird for me, you know, me being the black man in the room. And yeah, you know what, I think, I'm not sure I want to carry on with this thing, with this job. So I think, no, let me finish. I think, yeah, I think I want to quit. Yeah. No, it's not me being childish. It's just me thinking that if I want to sort of stay sane and, you know, still be proud of who I am, I need to walk out before it's too late, because it's kind of heavy, you know. It's heavy on the fucking slave this, and black this, black that. It's always about the Indians and how the Indians are kind of better than the blacks, and that's why they were, you know, a better sort of race to use for, you know. It's kind of just not good for me, man. It's not good for me to hear this. Yeah. What, reputation? Come on, man. It's not about reputation, my reputation, or whatever. It's about me being, you know, being able to do what I want to do, which is being an actor. And to be an actor, you need to love yourself. And if I keep hearing this stuff, I'm not going to be loving myself after this, you know. So please. Right. Okay. 1 week, and if in 1 week nothing changes in my head, I mean, if nothing changes in a week, I'm gonna walk out, whatever you say. Okay? Okay, that's the deal. Alright. No, I'm calm now, I'm calm. Alright, have a good day, thanks, bye. told me you can write. Can you write?
You have money.
Can you write?
You have money.
Yes.
I can write.
How much? How much?
2,
One.
1.5.
Okay. I pay you at the end of the month. That's when I get my pay.
Money.
At the end of the month. They told me there are other writers.
Okay. You have paper.
No.
You want me to use my paper?
Yes, I pay you at the end of the month.
I have to pay for the paper. I have to pay to send it. I have to wait till the end of the month. I see.
You know how it is in the island. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know what you want to say.
This is to my wife,
What's her name?
Pooja.
Pooja. Dear Pooja.
Eh, Is that how you start letters?
Dear Pooja.
Okay. I have arrived safely.
I arrived safely.
But I have had a belly ache since I landed. Something on the island.
You have to be careful what you say. These things are read by the man in the post office. He reads them.
I have to say the truth.
I got a bellyache in India. Yeah.
Work is hard, tough, long.
Work is very fair. Easy for me. Yeah.
Because of my illness, the pay is less than I expected. They don't want sick people.
I'm getting better. Send money soon.
So you will have to wait for the money. It will take longer than we expected.
You will get your money quite soon.
Please get me those herbs for belly and have them sent over
Send
to me
herbs.
by the next ship.
when you can.
Allô, mamie? Oui, Micha, ça. Un petit carré avec un petit triangle de presso là. Vidéo ça. Mamie, oui, oui, correct? Oui. certains enfants, they are like up here, higher than me. Oui. Non, non, correct. Oui, mais tu m'as envie de poser l'application rapprochée là. Demain, vous avez mon notebook avec moi, vous pouvez écrire l'application. Ok. Oui, mon correct, un peu fatigué. Tiredness is, you know, second name, oui. Bon, mamie, mon téléphone aussi radar. Mon petit ami sur papa. So she said her dad was from Nepal. Exactly. So I phoned Mosikeshni. Yes, Mosikeshni says we're all Bihari. So her granddad was from Bihar. So what? Okay. So not from Nepal. So where does Mosi Rada get Kilichi Sochi Nepal? Parce que Mosikeshni demande son maman, ce petit camp Foucault, après un piton, après des salles pour lui. So grandma traveled a bit. Yeah. So I don't take with me that I have 3 granddad and 3 grandma. No. Okay, all right. So what do you think? I'm asking too many questions. Cooley. We're not from Cooley.
Hello? Did I wake you? I'm sorry. No, it's just midnight here. Yeah. Did I wake him?
Paul, we picked on flat, Nepal. I don't Bihari, that's what's it Cooley.
I was just thinking about you. No, I'm in London. I have this new flat overlooking Canary Wharf. Yes, a big glass window bay. I'm staring at HSBC Tower right now.
Enjoy.
You know, from my window, the planes from City Airport, they take off and they shoot straight at me. Yeah. Do you remember when we used to go down to Plaisance Airport and you stare at the plane and just 6 o'clock in the afternoon, staring at the sea, expecting something new. And now I'm gone. And you... I'm looking at the cleaners right now, starting their shifts. They will work all night. The city of glass. Well, the city of lights, really, because it's dark here. Yeah. The red sign on the tower, the rails, the train, the lovers on the quay. Blue cups, white cars, red wine. No, I'm not drunk. I just never sleep at the moment. It's a city that never sleeps. No, well, I'm working on this project, and Michael, the director, wants me to write this monologue about my identity. And you know, whenever I go to Mauritius, I have this allergic reaction. I start swelling, my eyes go red, I cry, I choke, I'm fucking allergic to my own country. Right, I need to tell you about this man. He's called the Protector of Immigrants. Alright, so this man, yes. Yeah, well, get me a translator for all these petitions, and I need a good one, you know, an educated one who can speak proper English and also Bihari or whatever they're. Right, so the Protector of Immigrants. This man, yes. Yes, get me 200 spaces on the hospital, and because, at least one boat is coming, and there's surely an epidemic on one of them. Right. So it's this man, the honorary... Yes? Yeah, well, I know about the orphanage. Just find a new tutor, because we don't have any tutor to teach anything to these children. Right, so the honorary B. Francis. Yes! Right. Okay, so tell the warden that I'm coming for inspection, and I'll be inspecting the prison on the month, in the next month. Okay, and because we have a prison boat coming in the next month or so. Now, I don't know. I don't have an arrival date. Right. So, this. Right. Oh yes, yes, I know. I have this interview with the new translator, and I'll schedule this for this afternoon late. Let's do this late at night. All right. Good. So it's the protect. Ah, right. Okay. So we have how is that? That is 3 boats, 900 people. Get the registrar's deck ready. Get someone to take their pictures. You know the what's it called? The photographer, get him ready. Right, so, this man, Honorary B. Francis, is, yes. Oh, right, yes, because I have to inspect every plantation on the island. That's 32 men, so so we're going for a month. Get something ready for me. I'm going tomorrow morning, right, first thing. Right, oh, the levers, yes. Well, they will have to wait, right? Let's make them wait another month because I really don't have time to take their pictures and do the account of them. So the other, health inspections of all the boats. So let's get 3 doctors ready. Let's take them down to the new boats that are coming in, and we have to board them before they go into the harbour. All right? Is that right? Right, oh yes, well, the same doctors that I just talked about, take them, we're going to take them on my journey to inspect all the plantations, right? So, the honorary, right, so, well, I said that already, I said it already, right, so, right, this man, the protector of immigrants, he was in charge.
Saying this, like you keep finding out different layers of identity, various things are kind of quite dramatic for you. What were the things that were difficult?
It's I don't know. There's this inherited shame. It's, oh, come on, you talk about it.
I know. I'm so sorry. I should have not mentioned shame in the rehearsal. The first thing
Well, that's right.
shame.
Both said shame quite a lot.
I know. I do. But it's okay. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about it. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. There is a lot of shame in maybe in every colony. Is that there's like for example in my lifetime, it's short. Okay, so I was brought up as a white Creole, so I was told you're very white. And then when I got to be a teenager, I found out actually I'm probably 80% Indian. Okay, so why is that a problem? So that's a shame, really, and but obviously there is shame there. But I'm proud of this. But there is a background. Do you get that? The background of shame.
Really,
I'm proud of it. But then later I'm older and I find out about the coolies. Okay, and then I talk about the coolies, and there's a lot of shame. Like people are like, no, yes, no, well, and then actually, the people built the island, they built the roads, they built, and so so it's a shift. You have to shift all the time. And then I get to a rehearsal room, 20 years on. I get to a rehearsal room, and then I'm told the coolies, well, actually, a lot of them were prostitutes and convicts, and that's not. I'm not it's not like I'm not ashamed of this. It's just that you have to shift constantly who you are, constantly. And there are different shames. I mean, your shame is different than mine. Your shame, your family. What's your family shame?
My family shame. Oh my God! It's shameful to talk about the shame.
It's interesting to know.
Yeah, because you're a friend. Ashamedly, I will talk about the shame. Do you want to know?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. The shame. Imagine the Indian people. Indian people, cultured, millennia of instruction, of education, understanding the wheel of life. these Indian people, cultured people, coming pious, unmaterialistic, millennia of instruction of how to live. And they are crossing the ship. They're getting on board to come to Mauritius. They've done that. They leave their family to go to work. They leave their family and their land, their bhumi, to go to work. They are used to it. And this time they are on a ship, crossing the Kalapani. And they're crossing the Kalapani, hard-working, willingly they are coming to support their family, to support whoever is left behind and to support themselves on this boat. They are coming to work. They are resourceful people. You know why they're resourceful? Because they're carrying their terracotta pot. And if that pot breaks on the boat, they are resourceful people because when they get on the land in Mauritius, they pick up the clay and they can recreate something that you make, meals for everybody. You share everybody. These people are boarding the ship on the Kalapani, coming to Mauritius, resourceful, fear-facing people, incredibly strong, Shakti, very strong. They are coming with all their will behind them, their education, their millennia. They're coming to Mauritius to work in the land, to give the land sugar and life. And then they arrive in Mauritius. They are compared and treated like the black slaves in Mauritius. They are compared to the black slaves who got no culture, no clothes on their back. They are barefooted, they have no culture, they don't have books. These Indians had books. They had nothing and they were compared to these people. They were treated like those people, those black slaves. And these civilized people perpetrated always, forever. That shame.
I think we should have that in play. I mean, it's really powerful stuff. I mean, that's probably the most theatrical thing we've done so far. And all that feeling and the rage and the kind of tension in it, it's really powerful. I mean, you could do something like that in the play. Maybe a little bit shorter, but that.
So you want to put that in the play?
Well, why not?
That. You just want to expose
Well,
that.
the thing. I think that if that's what people feel, if that's what people think, there are people with that opinion.
Well, you're talking
Then
about
you should
perpetuating. You're talking about perpetuating each other. That's what it's doing. It's not. I mean, come on.
It's truthful. It's what some people.
So we're
really
going to the island. We're going to Mauritius. We're going to just show this. Just say, oh, this is how you are. Okay, we're just going to expose that rage. Just look, let's dwell on it. Let's not move forward from it.
I think it will challenge people. Some people will identify with that. Some
It
people
could
will
offend
not.
people. Also, I'm offended. I'm offended.
I think we need to be challenging and opening things up, being truthful about what opinions and feelings and powerful feelings there are. I don't know.
Yeah. From a theatrical act. Yeah, normally I would think like you. But this is not just. This is culturally specifically. It's personal.
Budia came to the island when she was an infant with her parents, and when she died, she was trafficked, and she presented herself to the protector of immigrants. My mother, she died six weeks ago. This woman, she keeps trying to marry me to all these men. She's my guardian. They come and they touch me. I don't want this.
Chinapien was 19 years old when he came to Mauritius to work. 8 years later, he received a letter begging him to come home. My father is dead. My mother has a tiny child and she cannot work the land on her own. My employer will not release me. I'm begging you, the protector of immigrants, to free me from my bond.
Georgia was 24 when she presented herself to the depot in Calcutta. She was 4 months pregnant. She didn't have a husband. She was not recruited. She presented herself voluntarily. Georgia, 24. No husband. Yes. I want to take the boat. Yes. Thank you.
Parbutia was a Tamil woman from Pondicherry, and she left to Reunion Island with her husband, and after 10 years of indentured labor, he left her with 2 sons. She decided to find him. She traveled to Mauritius, then back to Reunion, then to Madras, then to South Africa, and she finally found him in Swaziland. Never seen the ocean before. Now I've crossed the Kalapani 6 times, only to find out that you remarried.
Mohit Kambula, he was a teenager when he left India to come and work in Mauritius. His immigration number is 135569, and he worked in Flag as a sugarcane cutter, and he became a Sirdar later on. And his son was the first Prime Minister of the nation after independence. Tell me quickly, what's her name? Basmati. Syrupy to my ears. Come on. An older woman. I'm a strappy young man. Look at me. I love an older woman.
Dukun arrived in Mauritius age 12 on the 2nd of November 1834. Went to work on Antoinette Sugar Estate. 1866, photographed when 44 years old at the immigration depot. Worked as a skilled worker in a sugar factory, died 1868 in the Great Malaria Epidemic.
Ram and his wife Alamel of Rose Hill, petitioned the Protector of Immigrants for the return of their son. He had been sentenced to 3 months imprisonment and then sent to a government reformatory for 5 years. He had stolen the Reverend Boswell's boots. He was only 11 years old. The boy was not free.
Rashmi migrates to Mauritius from Calcutta in 1868 at the age of 15 with her 22-year-old husband Bourgeois. He abandons her after some years on the island. She manages to support herself by obtaining employment. However, her estranged husband, despite living with another woman, finds this intolerable and comes to her workplace where he assaults her verbally and physically. Rashmi asks for protection and advice at the immigration office in Mauritius. The reply is that she must apply for divorce before the High Court. Rashmi remains another 10 years in Mauritius, returning to India in 1890. Her husband had left 1 year earlier.
Katan, labourer number 136461, of the Mount Estate of the district of Pamplemousse. He has a child named Puniandi, born to him on 19th of September 1870. Katan wishes to give his child Puniandi as an adopted child to Vayapuri, labourer number 154691 in the service of Espérance, in the district of Bon Espoir.
His name is Gurkin, and this photograph is taken in 1884. Gurkin was 30 when he inherited the entire state from his deceased brother Chakan, who died in 1899 in Mauritius. Gurkin is traveling from Gorakhpur district in India. The Mauritian curator of vacant state was written to Alad Karia, another brother, to claim his inheritance in 1901. Gurkin is a Bihari Chamar.
New immigrant of 1862. Number 291190. Name of immigrant Mungu. Name of father Ausa. Name of mother Udia. Whence imported Calcutta. Place of birth Goya. Age 29. Stature 5 feet 7 inches. Caste Koiri. Number of vessel by which introduced 1037. Delivered this 1st of August in 1866.
don't know why. She just upsets me with the anger. I'm jealous at the same time. She's so fucking Mauritian. No, she thinks she's Indian, but no, I'm telling you. She is so Mauritius. No. Well, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, what do I care about people who came in their languti and ate with their hands anyway? I care about the creativity, the good music, the people there. It's just Mauritians. I have this picture of us as kids. I stare at it all the time. And you know, we couldn't be together because you're a Sadoon and I'm a fucking Fardom. And we know why. And you know, why don't we just... You know, the last time I flew back from Mauritius, after we just caught up, you and me, there was this guy on the plane and he was ordering rum after rum, just like a proper Mauritian guy. And he was swearing, and I just went along with him. Creole insults, Likituma, Likiumama, hey, Langetoma. Yeah, because I know why. And that's the thing, fuck! We understand it all, we know! Huh? We know? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Right.
I really wish I could give up the sugar, but I am basically addicted. I spend most of the morning, I'm absolutely honest, I spend most of the morning thinking about the next break time so I can get the next sugar hit. And I'm a bit frustrated that they only have that brown sugar, because the white sugar, the refined sugar, is like the much faster hit. I can literally feel it kind of going into my veins like some kind of
What do you mean?
sugar.
White sugar better also? Is that right?
Well, for the hit, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You just cut it with a bit of brown. Probably. Yeah.
Rosanna Loves. Is there any other addictions in your family?
Well, my grandfather, my great grandfather was definitely an alcoholic. So you know, it's in my genes, okay, that addiction thing. Further back, I don't know. The first back name I know is Crozier on my mother's side.
Crozier?
Yeah.
French? That's French?
That's great. My great grandfather, I think he was an alcoholic too.
I-E-R, Crozier?
Yeah, Ebenezer Crozier. It's a pretty weird name.
Ebenezer Crozier?
Yeah.
Like Scrooge?
Yeah, that's good. So they didn't have lots
Greedy
of money.
Ebenezer.
Yeah. They didn't have lots of money. They were farmers, so you know.
Is that a Scottish branch?
Yes, Scots-Irish now. Scots-Irish. They lived in Scotland, moved to Ireland.
You got slaves. Ebenezer Crozier, you had slaves. It's the UCL website, Legacies of British Slave Ownership. And you've got, like, this is Ebenezer Crozier, Scotland. That's okay, you know, Furlong had slaves.
I mean, it might be different, Ebenezer Crozier. I don't.
Do you think there's two Ebenezers?
Very soft.
That's okay, Rosanna, it's okay. It's just... It's different now. That's what you call heritage. So tell me about that shame you were talking about.
So I didn't even know. So I thought the slave owners were some kind of big, you know, big white guys in another country with like hundreds of slaves. But this is just like an ordinary person, like a relatively ordinary person with two. So one person in Britain could own two people somewhere else and never meeting them.
No, they were not people, that's the thing. Slaves were considered objects. That's the whole fucking point.
It's okay. Okay, sorry.
But you don't have to be ashamed or anything or guilty because it's a general thing. It's not just you. It's all the white people should feel this thing. It's like a white stain. It's a legacy that you can't get rid of. It's just there.
Heritage.
Probably where you own today. Some part of it comes from all the, that 1-2 slaves. It's kind of a privilege that you have and that you don't realize that you have it because you so much have it. You know what I mean? This white privilege thing.
I don't even know what to say.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I understand you don't understand because you are blind to it because it's so much there. Only if you are oppressed do you see things. When you are not oppressed, when you've been the oppressor all your life and legacy and history, of course you don't see these things.
Don't you feel that you have experienced things differently just because you're white? I mean, I do. I do.
I don't
Just
feel,
because I'm fair.
I don't feel that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't feel that because it's so obvious, it's so there. You don't realize how privileged the whites are.
You're making an assumption because I'm white that I should feel that I should have something to do with it, that I should have some culpability, that I should have some degree of guilt.
No.
No.
You don't need to feel guilty or culpable or anything.
No, I don't.
Just be aware of the privilege you have for being white. That's all. That is all. That's all.
I don't associate myself with that. My family are from Ireland, and that was the first country in the British
Why is
Empire.
it that when it's always
No, it's not fucking every time. That's what
So because you have some Irish.
No, I bring Ireland up so I can feel some sort of connection with what's going on in this room or what's going on in.
You weren't Irish for 3 weeks.
What?
You weren't Irish 3 weeks.
I didn't talk about.
Now it's convenient to be Irish. It's going to be Irish. That's what it is. And anyway, okay, you are Irish.
Look, there's been so much talk about shame and guilt in this room. I am Irish. I don't feel shame about it. I don't feel guilt about it. I don't talk about it until I came into this room for fucking years. I'm Irish. I'm from the working class. I'm not ashamed of being working class. I'm not proud of being working class. I don't understand those fucking attitudes. In fact, my Irish background, the Irish background, there was fucking slavery in Ireland.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, no, you don't know. You're living in one little continuum. The Irish were transported to fucking America, and they were bred. They were bred with black slaves to make half-colored fucking slaves that sold
Stop
them.
it. This is even worse than being ridiculous. You are insulting me.
Irish slaves.
You are insulting slavery.
They were slaves.
Slave?
You don't understand. Okay. I understand that you can't understand the concept of a white slave. All slaves are black. Well, it's not so fucking funny. I don't see what's so fucking funny. There are white slaves. Okay, you have black slaves up here, white slaves down there.
Wait.
You know how the Irish were treated? You know how the Irish were fucking drawn? They were drawn like fucking monkeys, like fucking apes with their fucking knuckles hanging on the fucking ground. That is how they were depicted. Like fucking animals, like fucking nothing.
Okay, so you're taking
I'm so sorry that I am not black.
Getting it. Oh,
You have privilege.
Wow.
You have a black skin. I don't have an Irish accent.
Oh, so now it's a privilege.
No.
Me being black is a privilege.
Yeah, because people. Because you can say, I am black, I have this problem. Unless I go around like that. Nobody knows I'm fucking from Ireland, because I don't talk about it all the fucking time.
Okay,
I can say to that.
Irish historian Sean Hogan stresses the importance of debunking the Irish slave myth. He says that the situation of the Irish was of indentured servitude, not of racialised slavery. The Irish were the first slaves mean is used on white supremacist websites, and he says that it's false equivalence used as neo-Nazi propaganda.
What is that? What are you quoting? What are you talking
Well,
about?
he's a historian,
What history?
an Irish historian.
This is fake news. But it doesn't change my fucking point. You want to take slavery. You want to take slavery in one little pocket in time. Okay, that was Africa. In Ireland, again in Ireland, when the Vikings came, they
You're not even worth my worth.
no, because they're not black slaves.
Whatever.
Black slaves too, white slaves back, or white slaves fucking non-existent over here, underneath this little pile. White slaves. Bye-bye, white slaves.
And lights. This is Tony's phone call, so everyone.
Oh, hi, Ella. Yes, it's your daddy here. Yeah. I'll call you back when. Hello. Why does this phone just go to voicemail? Yeah. How are you? You okay? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, I know. We call each other when we feel good about each other ourselves. Well, as a matter of fact, I don't particularly. Yeah, I'm working with Michael again. No. Ella, he's got a choreographer. No, from day one he's got one. I would have suggested you if, Maria. She's very good. She's very good. I'll give him your love. Okay. We're doing this show about Mauritius, and battling denture, you know. Okay. And I don't know. No, I don't particularly. I feel sort of feel like I'm not in the room really. There's a lot of people here who've got strong connections, are born and brought up there or whatever. I try to find some sort of thing that I can connect. Yeah, it's tough. What I wanted to do was talk to your ex, if I could. You've got his number. Well, yeah, I know it's tricky for you. But you've got his contact. Because he was born and brought up in Mauritius. Actually, but what I wanted to talk to him about was his father. Yeah. He was burned to death. Yeah, with the police. Yeah, he told me all about it. He said the police surrounded the house and there was a sort of standoff and they set fire to the house. He was burned alive. Yeah, well, he told me about it, so maybe he'll talk about it again. I don't know. I imagine it is difficult for him. Well, I don't even know if I can use it. I mean, in the room here, it's quite sort of tricky. There's a sort of, Mauritius seems like a sort of paradise island. Yeah, and actually, Michael's partner's in the show, Misha. She's from Mauritius, and her father was a police officer. Yeah, around about that time. Well, through that time. beyond the bounds of possibility. Yeah, well, I just wanted to sort of talk about in the room about Mauritius as it is now, because I mean they're all sort of locked into this sort of time sort of capsule, and whether they feel guilty about their past or proud about their past, proud about their colour or ashamed of their colours. Nobody seems to be talking about Mauritius now. Or that, that Ash was, Muslim. Nobody's even fucking mentioned the Muslim community at all. It's like they didn't exist. But it's a hub for fucking trafficking. There's people coming through or going out. There's child trafficking within the island. There's sex tourism with children. There's prostitution. There's a really high degree of drug. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Will you send me the? Will you send me the his name or his phone? What? No, she was a dancer in The Lion King. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Love you too. Bye.
civilization, India was at least as rich as Europe. I didn't know that in India there were famines that killed 10 million people. I didn't know that there was a company, the East India Company, who acted as the government in India with its own army. I didn't realise, I didn't know that ordinary people in Britain owned slaves. I didn't know that when slavery was abolished in 1833, it was the slave owners who were compensated. The biggest bailout until 2009 bank bailout, 40% of government expenditure. I didn't know anything about indenture or the Great Experiment. I didn't know that Britain's current wealth had so much to do with empire and exploitation. I didn't know that Britain had never made an apology, but there was a court case in 2004 against Lloyds Bank for its part in genocide, for insuring slave ships. The case wasn't won. I didn't know that David and Nisha would find the history so painful. I didn't know that Tony would hate to be associated with the British Empire. I didn't know that Erin wouldn't want to play a slave. I didn't know how ignorant I was.
Just the word Sibola, 21, from Mohali, departed in 1863 on the Punjab. Naresh Duwanare, 18, from Joitapur, departed in 1863 on the Punjab.
Riboy Singh Muthala Singh, 16, from Sapapur, started 1863 on the Punjab.
Gudu Raghu, 16, from Burahipur.
Bhutan Singh Kauli Singh, 13, from
1863
Mohali,
Punjab.
departed in 1863 on the Punjab.
Rawdi Batu,
Ram Chuan
32,
Shanabdin, 34, from Pakawa, departed in 1863 on the Punjab.
25, from Norkohi,
Rawudi
departed
Urdu,
in
32, from Bipura, departed in 1863 on the Punjab. Jeevandia, 18, from Stovall, departed in 1863 on the Punjab.
That's as much as we've got. Thank you, fabulous artists. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. What would be really lovely is if we could take like 10 minutes just for the actors to kind of breathe, and it would be really